Hello, my name is Kylie and I wanted to do a YouTube video about my pregnant story. So, last year I graduated May of last year, and I then started talking to this guy, and we talked for a while, and then July 15th of last year we started dating, and we were seeing each other every weekend and stuff like that. Then I started this program to help people. It helps people get a job, and so I was doing that, and me and him, um, it was like our 2 months or 3 months. We started messing around. And then almost the end of October, I found out I was pregnant. I was 6 weeks pregnant. I was nauseous. I didn't feel good. Um, I took a test and it came back with 2 lines. And then I sent it to him and I said I'm not, because my brain was like, oh, woo. And I really didn't want to believe it, so I didn't even think of it as that. So then he texts me back and says it has 2 lines, which that means you are. So I looked at the box, and sure enough, it did. I just wasn't really wanting to believe it or even think about being pregnant right now. So I then stayed home the next day again because I did not feel good, and I took another one and it came back with 2 lines again. So then that's when I knew I was pregnant, because didn't feel different, but I just felt sort of sick, and I never am really sick. So then my period was supposed to be that Thursday, and when it didn't come, then I made a doctor's appointment for that Friday, and I went to the doctor's. I did a urine test, and then the nurse came back and says that you're pregnant, you're 6 weeks, and tells me that my due date is June 18th of this year. So I was shocked. I wanted to cry, but I didn't, because I knew that it is exciting. And even though I was 19, I still didn't really need a kid because I didn't have a job really yet, and I was nervous, scared of what my parents were gonna do or say about it. And I told them that I was, because I wanted to make sure. And they were upset. They weren't mad, but they were upset. And I didn't know, what they would like do and stuff like that. But then it took them a while, and now they came around and they're supportive a little bit. They, are really happy to become grandparents and stuff. So it made me, sort of happy too a little bit. Then my first trimester was rough. It was a lot to grasp and stuff like that. I was sick. My nausea wasn't that great. I didn't have to take any nausea medicine because I really don't like taking pills, so I didn't really. I just went through with it, and so I then did that, made my appointments and stuff like that, went to my appointments, and then my second trimester came, I think somewhere in December, like the middle of December. I was in my second trimester, and it was sort of rough a little bit too, because I was still sick. I couldn't eat. I had headaches quite a bit, and that was really hard for me because it just makes me feel yucky. So I tried taking Tylenol extra strength because that's what we can take when you're pregnant, and I was sort of taking it here and there when I had headaches, but then I tried to take it that one day and it made me sick. So I stopped. So I haven't taken any Tylenol since I got sick that last time, which I think was like in January of this year. So I was done. I was like, okay, if I have a headache, I'm just gonna have to live with it. So that's what I've been sort of doing now. I've been living with my headaches. My doctor's appointment was good. I had to do, I did a sonogram somewhere in January or whatever, February. Then they found a spot on her brain. Yes, I'm having a girl. And so I had to do an MRI March 28th to just make sure that there wasn't anything on her brain and stuff like that. And it came back that she didn't have anything, so I'm happy about that. I was just hoping, she didn't, because I want her to be healthy and I want her to be able to be a normal child, because I don't want her growing up and getting bullied or anything like that. So they also, when I did a sonogram, they checked her heart to make sure that everything, like her heart was above her stomach, just to make sure, it was growing right and everything. And she's 2 pounds right now. I did a genetic testing when I started going to my doctor, and all the genetic testing is that they take it from your arm, like blood. That's it. They don't do anything else. They just take it from your blood, from your arm. Sorry. So I did that just to see, what she was going to be, if she was a boy or a girl, because I really didn't want to wait until I had a sonogram to do it. So I did that when I was like really early still in my pregnancy, when I was like 96 weeks, really. So I did that, and came back, and I was having a girl. So I kind of knew that I was, because the way I sort of felt a little different. I sort of felt like, oh, I think I'm having a girl, because I noticed that my leg on my hair grow back really slow, but they're not as long, really. Like they're not thick. So I kind of had a feeling that I was, because I looked it up on the internet too and stuff, and it says that. So I'm like, okay, well, that's what I'm having, so it has to be a girl. And but now I'm in my 3rd trimester. I just got to my 3rd trimester, I think, this Monday, or my 28 weeks last week, I think it was. But I'm 29 weeks, and this has been pretty good. It hasn't been bad. I do sort of have I sort of sometimes feel sick in the mornings, but I don't throw up, because I try not to, because I don't like getting sick. So I been doing really well. I've been trying to drink lots of fluid, because that's what's really important. And I started feeling her move when I was like 17, 18 weeks, probably. Like I started feeling like these like little popping feelings, and I had I didn't know if it was my stomach just doing that, like, gas or something. But I then started, I felt it frequently, a little bit here and there. So then I'm like, no, it has to be the baby moving, because I really don't get these a lot, like these little popping feelings. And so then when I went to one of my appointments, they said that, you might feel, stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's what I've been feeling. So I was right. And now it's gotten a lot stronger since I'm 29 weeks. She moves a lot. Sometimes it's like, sometimes she'll just keep moving right there in that same spot, and she'll keep doing it, and then she'll stop. But I have been feeling her a lot since she's like so low. My uterus, and all that right here hurts and stuff like that. And since I'm tiny, my body, feels everything when I walk, or when I bend over, or when I move. So I have to wear, this pregnancy belt that I should wear, but I really don't. I do it here and there, because some of my shirts and some of my jeans don't really, it just moves a lot, and I want shirts that are going to be able to cover it because I don't want people seeing it at work. And I did get a job in February, the end of February I got a job. In February I turned 20, so I am 20 now, but I do consider myself as a teen parent because I was still in my teens and I was still young, and I just want people to know that I'm making a video because I want people to understand that, you know, even when you're not in high school and you still have a kid and stuff like that, it's still going to be rough. I have a job now and it's a really good job. It pays real well. But I just wanted to share my story because I have had a long pregnancy. I've had a rough one and it hasn't been easy. I've had some up and downs and stuff like that. I do go to the bathroom a lot, and that's one thing that I'm ready to be done being pregnant because waking up and not getting enough sleep is what's really bad. But I just wanted people to know that it's okay to become pregnant. Yes, not really at a young age and not like my age either, but it's okay because, you know, if you know that you can take care of a kid and you can do it, then that's the only thing that really matters. But I will show you one outfit that my parents got me for her. And first I'll tell you her name. Her name is going to be Izzy Zoa Bree. Izzy is what me and her dad liked. And because it's really cute. You don't ever hear, you only hear like Elizabeth, Lizzie. You don't hear Izzy that much. Zoa is my granny's first name. And I asked her when I was still in high school before I ever got pregnant, I swear. But I asked her if whenever I got pregnant down the road, if I had a girl, could I name her after you? And she said yes. She's still alive. She's like 91 years old. So yeah, it's very special. I'm close to her, and I just want my daughter to have a piece of her, I guess, grandma. But then Bree was another that I liked because first we were gonna do Izzy Bree, but then I, asked him, could we do, put my granny's her first name in with the middle name, or the first name be her first name, and then he said no, Zoa sounds better as a middle name, so now it's Izzy Zoa Bree. But I will show you one of the things that my parents that they got her. I love it. It is like the cutest thing I have ever seen. I like elephants, but it says little peanut on it. It's really cute. I have a lot more, but I only have this shirt and then 3 others that his mom got when we first found out we were pregnant. We told her, and then she went shopping and bought like these 3 onesies, but they're not like this, but they're different, and there were girls, but one of them is like sort of boy, sort of girl. I mean, it could be for both, but she bought him, and so I was like, well, I hope it's a girl because that would be really sucky to have those 3 shirts and it not be a girl. But it's a girl, so I'm glad, because I've always wanted a girl. But I will show you my 29 weeks stomach. So, and I'm very cautious about my body, so just saying, this has been really rough. But here is my stomach with the shirt on. I know it looks weird, but that's what it looks like. This is what my stomach looks like from this side. Sorry. The front, that's what this front looks like. She's like sort of low because she likes to be. Then here's this side. You can see my vein. But this is this side. I'm gonna be 30 weeks Monday, but I just wanted to be able to help other people and learn about their experience. Even though I know that I'm not even halfway. Okay, I am halfway to June, but I should have made videos when I first found out, because then I could have kept going with it. But I didn't know really what kind of videos, because my life isn't really that exciting. And so I will see how well this video goes. If anybody, needs help talking to somebody, I can help, because since I'm going through it now. It's been actually really quite a really, really good experience for me, because I've always wanted a kid, but not this young. So it's been really fun and stuff like that, because, you get to feel the baby move and all that. But I will like to talk to anybody that, needs it, that if you guys don't really have a good support system, if you need someone that will listen to you and be there, I will be happy to do that. So I will see you in my next video, if I make one. I just want to see how well this one goes, so I will put my stuff down in the description. So if you guys want to get message me and stuff like that, I will answer you. But thank you for listening and being a part of my video. Bye.